Hey, I made a video yesterday of a mini survival tin, and after I posted it, I got a couple of emails from folks asking me, how did I make those straw storage containers? In my tin, I had aspirin, Zantac, and some medication that I normally take, and I was able to put it in a straw, seal both ends, make them airtight, and use them in my kit. I also use a straw to make a fishing kit, and what I like about this fishing kit, you could take the 20 feet of fishing line that's in here in the hook and reseal the straw with using just a lighter and a pair of pliers and fish with it and use it as a bobber. I also use straws to help me start fires. I have cotton with Vaseline in these little straws, and I put first aid stuff in my mini tin using straws. This is Neosporin. It's in a regular normal size straw, and it comes useful. I even have it in one-time size doses, and I have like 2 doses in here. You could use the Neosporin, cut a little hole in it, and then reseal it when you're done and apply it over the wound. But I'm going to show you how to make these today. I wanted to mention too that all these packets, after you open them, after you cut them open with a scissor, they're resealable. So if you take a pill out, or you take some supplies out of it and you want to reseal it, just pinch the end again, heat it up, and it reseals. Okay, to get started, you're going to need straws. You have your normal common size straw that you would put in a soft drink that they give you at McDonald's. This straw is a little bit too narrow to put medication in, but you could put Neosporin in here, or you can make it into a spice dispenser, whatever you'd like. And this is the bigger straw. I picked this up at a party store, and it has a 1/2-inch opening, so medication will fit in there, and some items that normally wouldn't fit in this straw would fit easily in this. You're going to need a cigarette lighter, a pair of pliers, and a scissor to get started. So let's start making these storage containers. Alright, here's some Celebrex that I use. I use these pills. They're anti-inflammatories, and when I'm hiking and my joints ache, I take this and it helps me out. The way to measure the straw is you put it alongside the straw you want to put it in, and you give yourself about 1/4 of an inch on both sides. And once you have the desired length, you cut it with a scissor. Once you cut it with the scissor, you take a pair of pliers and you measure out, I'm going to put it like so, and you just crush it and leave just a little piece, a little lip. Then you take your lighter, turn it on, and just heat that little tip. You see it shrinking? Once it's shrunk, you could remove it, or if you just want to crush it a little bit more while it's still hot. But that's how it forms your seal, and it's airtight. So what you do is you take your little pills, throw them in there, take the other end, and it's as simple as that. Pinch it again. And there it is. Take your lighter. Also, make sure you line it up. This is a little bit off, so I'll pinch it again. I'll move it just a tad. Line it up, because if you're crooked, they're going to sit in your kit crooked. But let me start all over with this. Sorry about that, guys. When you're putting them in a tin, it matters, but when you just throw them in your backpack, it really doesn't matter if they're off a little bit. My OCD's acting up. So there you have the end. Take your lighter, just run it, and then just, like I said, if you want to pinch it, put it in a little bit and clamp it down a little. It's airtight. It's airtight. Your pills are going to stay dry. You can put matches in here, you can put strikers in here, they'll stay dry and it won't go anyplace. So that's how you make this. There's another application for these straws. You can fill it up, crimp it, cut the other end, fill it up with Neosporin or anything you want with it, cooking oil. You could use olive oil if you're cooking at camp. But what I like doing is, I'll show you, is I'm going to make a salt shaker. You take you seal the end of the straw. Heat it up. Now you crimp it or you don't have to, but I just do. So here's the end of your straw. And then what you do is you cut it to a length that you feel comfortable with so you can make it into a salt shaker. So let's say this is about 3 inches long. And then you take another piece and you cut it to about maybe 1/2 inch to 1 inch. And you cut a little piece like this. Put this aside. And what you do with the straw is you fill it up with pepper, salt, whatever you'd like, any kind of spice you like. And to seal it, you fold it in half, like so. Not in half, you just fold the end like so. Pinch it in the middle, so it looks like so. And then you take that 1/2 inch piece you cut, and you put it right over it. And there you go. You could store salt in it. You could fill it with pepper, and when you're eating, just open it up, and you could sprinkle it over your food. And then just reseal it again, fold it, put that 1/2 inch cap on it again, and you're good to go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, take a look at my other videos, and thanks for watching.